This is the first lecture of electronic circuits, and I'm going to tell you what is voltage. Before that, let me remind you an important topic from introductory physics. Like charges repel each other. And unlike charges attract each other. The law that describes the force between two point charges is called Coulomb law, which is this. F is K Q1 Q2 divided by D squared. In this equation, K is a constant, Q1 and Q2 are the point charges, and D is the distance between the point charges. The unit of charge is Coulomb. Which we show it by letter C. Now to introduce you the concept of voltage, let me show you a picture. Suppose I have two parallel plates one has a charge minus 1 coulomb and the other has a charge plus 2 coulomb. Now what happens if I put a point charge equal to 1 coulomb between these two plates? So this equation tells me this charge, which is equal to 1 coulomb, will experience a force. One force is due to the left plate with charge negative 1 coulomb, and the other one is due to the right plate. Now this force due to the left plate is attractive and the other plates repel the point charge. The direction of force comes from the Coulomb law, because in this equation I have two quantities Q1 and Q2. So if one of them is negative and the other one is positive, the total becomes negative, and vice versa. So in these two cases, for example, between -1 and +1, one of them is negative and the other one is positive, so the sign of the force is negative. So the force between the left plate and the point charge is attractive. But if we consider this charge and this plate, we see that the sign of both charges is positive. So this force becomes positive, and that means that these two charges repel each other. So the direction of both forces is toward left. Now from introductory physics, we know that when we have a force and displacement, a work is done. The definition of work is force times displacement. And on the other hand, this is equal to the potential energy difference between these two plates. So in this problem, when the point charge 1 coulomb is displaced from, for example, the right plate to the left plate, a work equal to F d is done, where d is the distance between these two plates. Now, by definition, we say that the potential difference between these two plates is the potential energy difference divided by the unit of charge. The unit of charge is, of course, 1 coulomb, which is accidentally equal to the charge I have chosen here. So we should notice that these two are different. This is potential difference, and this one is potential energy difference. The unit of potential difference is volt, which is 1 joule per 1 coulomb. In the engineering context, we usually call the potential difference as voltage. This is the first important quantity we should be familiar with in the electronic circuits, voltage. In the next lectures, I will introduce you the current and resistance.